Hey guys, welcome to Yoga for Beginners. Today I'll be continuing from my previous video. So this will be part 2. We'll do a few more exercises, a little bit of balancing and standing exercises as well. Let's begin with coming in your most comfortable posture, cross legs or sitting in Vajrasana just as I am. Don't worry about any complicated postures, just see wherever you're most comfortable and we'll begin from there. So coming in your more centered position, cross legs or whatever you find most comfortable. You could also choose to have your legs outstretched in front of you. Once you're there, gently close your eyes and bring your attention to your breathing. We'll begin with just taking deep inhalation. As you breathe in, fill your lungs to its maximum capacity. Feel your belly rising up and keep inhaling. Roll your shoulders down and back, creating more space in your lungs, in your chest cavity. Breathing in, and as you exhale, shoulders drop, chest relaxes. Squeeze your belly in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And inhale again. And exhale. Just continuing here for a few deep breaths. Gently open your eyes, rubbing your palm against each other. Gently press it on your eyelids. Start with coming on the top of your mat, feet 6 inches apart, shoulders rolled back, tailbone tucked in, chin parallel to the floor. We'll start with Tadasana, so we'll work on feet posture, just waking up through your body, just warming up to the joints. So begin, take a deep breath in, interlocking your fingers over your head and extend. Breathe out, breathe in lower and big inhalation, look up towards your fingertips, interlock and breathe out. As you extend your arms, come on top of your toes. Just here, you can look up. If you lose balance, just look ahead. And exhale, going down. One more time, let's go. Breathing in, interlocking your fingers over your head, looking up. And exhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Try to balance here. If you find it hard to balance, or if you've never done this before, you can take the support of the wall. Just let your hands gently touch the floor. Don't want your bum or back leaning into the wall. Just your hands slightly getting the support from the wall. And stretch. And release. Breathing in again, going up. Interlocking. And exhale. Stretch. 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 And lower. We'll continue with Tadasana, now Tiriyaka Tadasana. So breathing in, interlocking your fingers. And as you breathe out, you extend forward. So if you watch me from the side, breathe in and breathe out, push your bum back, lengthen. Here your ears come in line with the inside of your upper arms. Breathing in center and breathe out, stretch. Stretch, stretch, and breathe in center. Let's go, one more time. Breathe out and stretch. Breathe in center. Perfect. Arms go over your head and breathe out, arms to the side. Come back to your starting position, just a little gap between your feet. Staying here, shoulders roll back again. Breathing in, interlocking hands overhead, and this time we'll go for a side bend. Make sure tailbone tucked in and breathe out to the side. If you need support, you can go a little bit wider. Otherwise, keep your feet just hip distance apart. Every time you breathe in, you're at the center, and breathe out to the opposite side. Breathe in center and breathe out through the side. Now, as I move to my side, watch my spine. Shoulders are in one line, chin away from your chest. You don't want to be here or your chin tucking in. So breathe out to the side and extend. Breathe into the center and breathe out to the side. So you're pushing your hip towards your left. So nice, pushing in one side and the other side, you're extending, extending, extending. Perfect. Breathing in, center, and Namaskara. Just bring your breathing back to the center. Perfect. Let's come back to the top of your mat. From here, we'll go to Hasta Uttasana. Breathing in, arms overhead, or Namaskara at the top of your head. And gently lean back, bend back. Just a little bit. You don't want to go too back yet. You might still need some more time to warm up through your lower back. So nice and slow. So you extend your arms, feet can come together. Hands meet at the top of your head, and you breathe out and bend back. Just very gentle. Not too deep, just waking up here. And relax. Now we'll add Padahastasana with a Hasta Uttasana. So first, going to Hasta Uttasana, breathing in, and as you breathe out Padahastasana, so you go down here. See, as soon as you go down, see where your hands comfortably reach. Your fingertips might be on the floor, your entire palm might be on the floor. See what is most comfortable for you today. And what you want to do is play around a little bit here. You can bend your knees to bring your palm to completely touch the floor. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink in, bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees. If you need a little bit more support or going down doesn't seem like an option for you today, just hold on to your calf or back of your legs and sink in as far as you can. Breathe in, lengthen, and breathe out, sink in. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, extend. Like coming all the way to the top, breathing in Hasta Uttasana, and gently drop back and breathe out Padahastasana. Bend your knees if you have to. And breathing in Hasta Uttasana. This time lean a little bit more back. If you need to support your lower back, press your hand into your lower back and bend back. Drop back. And exhale forward. All the way in. And lengthen, staying here. Breathing nice and long. Roll your shoulders back. Push your shoulders away from your ears. So you want a nice gap here. And staying here for 1, 2. Keep breathing nice and long. 3, 4, 5. And opening up through your arms, coming up. And arms to your chest. Namaskara. Well done. Now, let's move in. We'll start to on the top of a mat. Keeping your feet together, shoulders rolled back, nice and long. Tailbone tucked in. So with any asana, you always want to make sure you've got really good alignment in your body. Breathing in. Breathe out, arms to the side. From here, using your right leg and step back and drop your knee. We'll go in Ashwasanchalan Asana. So right knee is nice and back, rested on the floor, and left knee gently pushes forward. You feel that good stretch here. Now, you want to see how your knees feel. If your knees are feeling a little bit uncomfortable, you might want extra padding on your knee. You can double up the mat or have a soft pillow or just roll your jumper just to give that extra padding on your knee. Now, coming in Ashwasanchalanasana. Hands press into the floor. Right leg is rested onto the mat. Roll your shoulders back and look up. Stretch back, bend back. If it's too hard for you, you want to use a block just to rest your hand on it, or you could use a pillow or something to support you. And if that's harder, resting your hand on your knees and you press in. Shoulders roll back, chest back. Breathing here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now, press back a little bit. So now, when you move backwards from your Ashwasanchalanasana, you can see your knees are in 90 degrees. If you lose balance, take the support of the wall. You can have the wall in front of you or onto your side. See whatever is most comfortable for you. So, bringing your knees in 90 degrees, so your ankle is in line with your heel and your hip is in line with your knee as well. Here, taking the support of the wall if you need. Otherwise, trying to find balance here. Extend your arms and breathe out. Gently drop back. You could also choose to tuck your back toes if you need a little bit support. Otherwise, staying here and lean back. Drop back, bend back, and into the center. Exhale, arms come back to the side, untuck your toes. Now from staying here, we'll go a little bit more dynamic and we'll bring a little bit of rotation to the practice. We'll do Parivritta Parshvakonasana or a variation of that in your Parshvakonasana. You're usually standing, but what we have here is both the knees bent. So when you're here, your left leg is in front of you, so right hand goes to the floor and you open up through your arms, looking towards the ceiling, looking towards your fingertips and holding here. A little bit of twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back in, both the hands to the floor, and now we'll open to the opposite side. You can shift your body weight slightly forward if you like. So now left hand and left foot press into the floor and you open up to your right. Staying here. Fingers together, pointing towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back. Find your stillness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to the floor, both the hands on the floor and opening up to your left again. Open up to your arm, opening up to your heart center. Holding here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those who find it hard, there is a variation where you can rest your right arm on your right arm on your left thigh and opening up. And hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's go. Twist to the right. There and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Well done. And bending both the knees, coming on your floor. Perfect. Staying here. Tuck your tailbone in. Press your hand into the floor and push your shoulders back. Your spine comes at rest, flat in your back. And a couple of deep breaths. Nice and long. Perfect. From here, tuck your toes and downward dog. We'll stay here a little bit longer than usual. We'll stay here for 10 deep breaths. You want to move your knees in and out, loosening up to your calf, your hamstrings if you're feeling tight. But if you're feeling good, you can stay in your
downward dog. Press your palm in. Push your bum towards the ceiling, so you don't want to be too forward or dropping in. Pressing in and staying here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Right leg lifts. Step in. Both the legs opening up through your heart. Coming in. And as soon as your arms come over to your head, from here you're gonna go down and squat low. So coming in your chair pose here. Watch me from front. What you want to do is, as you breathe in, extend, lengthen through the spine, chin slightly tucks in. You can have a little bit space between your feet, and you breathe out and sit. So hold the arms here. Arms are always pushing back. You don't want to be leaning forward. Arms are back, spine is straight, tailbone tucked in. Your knees are not going over your toes. Your knees are nice and back. And you stay here. Chin parallel and push back. Nice and low. Keep pushing your arms back. Hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming up. And relax. Perfect. You're back again. So make sure, I've been moving the side, but make sure you're doing your Utkatasana at the front of your mat. From here, breathe out. Arms will come down. And this time, continuing with Ashwasanchalanasana, we'll step back with the left leg. Perfect. Leaning in. Again, the variation, you can have your arms resting on your knees, or can come all the way down in a traditional Ashwasanchalanasana. Roll back, staying here. Look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or if you're on the top, again here, and leaning forward. 5. Shoulders roll back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Gently come back. Angle up your knees and hips. And from here, this time we'll start with opening up through left again. So right hand and right feet pressed into the floor and opening up. Staying here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing sides, both the hands to the floor and opening to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As we discussed the variation, so let's do round 2 with variation. So right hand and right feet together, and you open up to your left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And similar thing when you move to your right. So if you were to watch me from the other side, and you twist your left elbow, rest on your right thigh, and you open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slowly come back to the center. Both the hands to the floor and step back again to our downward dog. Stay here for 5, 4. Keep pressing your arms straight. The inside of your upper arm is in line with the ears. 3, 2, 1. Now step in with your left or jumping into the top of the mat. Now we're facing to the other side, breathing in, and again we'll go down for a chair pose. Lower. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Extend through your arms. 3, 2, 1. In and arms to the side. Breathing out. Let's come to the center of the mat. Feet together. Yep, arms can come in prayer position or just onto the side in Samasthiti. Tailbone tucked in, shoulders roll back, and just a couple of deep breaths here. Bring your breathing back to the center. Couple of deep breaths. Gently open your eyes. Step a little bit wider. So before we go down onto the mat, we'll try one balancing posture, which will be tree pose. I know this is our favorite. Okay, so let's do some preparation for tree pose. Let's just start by shifting your body weight from one side to the other. So put the body weight to the right and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's move into Ekapada Pranamasana or tree pose. Tailbone tucks in. So if you're new to this, there are different variations you can do. So a complete tree pose looks like this. You're balancing on one leg and the base of your other foot presses into your thigh. But a variation here is, if you're a beginner, you can stand like this. Your feet below your knee, just above your knee, but you never want to be on your knee. So choose what is most comfortable for you. If you're here, perfect. If you're here, that's good as well. So whatever is most comfortable for you, you do that. So let's start with pressing a left feet into the floor, finding balance here, and come up. You might be here, you might be here, that's fine. If you need support, use the wall. Use the wall and find your balance. And as you inhale, left arm comes over your head or just in front of you in Namaste. If you're using your one arm to balance, half Namaste. Holding here, tailbone tucked in. Let's try to find a balance and stillness here. Wherever you are today, let's hold here for 7, 6, 5. Spread your toes, hold on to the mat, very strong. Lock your left knee. Holding here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very gently, feet comes down first and then shifting weight. Now, putting all the weight on your right leg, lock your right leg and bring your left knee up. Challenge yourself a little bit more. If you were here, slightly come up. You might feel left side is stronger than right or vice versa. You might feel a little bit different on each side, which is absolutely normal. Or if you're using support, again, come closer to the wall. Here, and let's come in, pressing in here or just to the floor. But the hands go in, up, and breathe out in front of your chest. Let's hold here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Shake it out. How about we do one more round, but this time what we're going to do is make it a little bit more challenging. So if you were here, you want to bring your leg up a little bit higher. If you were here, you want to come up a little bit higher. You could also support your leg here. So let's start again. Left leg pressing in, right, lift your right leg and hold here. Shoulders nice and long. You don't want to be leaning forward. Shoulders roll back. Breathing in, just go over your head and breathe out in front of your chest. Let's hold here for extended 5, 4, 3, lock your knees, 2, 1. Let go of your leg very gently. You want to come out very softly. You don't want to fall out. If you fall out, that's fine. Just come back in again. But you want the movement to be as gentle as possible. You don't want to be standing on one leg and then just quickly come down. You want the movement to be as graceful and as soft as possible. All right, now moving on to the right leg, shifting the body weight to the right and coming up. Shoulders roll back. And you can do the same with the support. So one hand onto the wall. You could have a wall in front of you. That's absolutely fine. Lock, shoulders roll back. The sun feels good. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, gently. Leg comes out first, and then your hands back into the center. And a couple of deep breaths, just to bring your heart rate lower. And centering your breathing. Well done. All right. Let's go down onto the floor. We'll start with Tiryaka Bhujangasana. So Bhujangasana is your cobra pose. This is just going to your side with your Bhujangasana. So you lie down, come on your chest. Pressing your palm into the floor. So your hands are just on the armpit. Your feet can go a little bit wider. Press up. Hold, hold, hold. And go down again. So we haven't gone in Tiryaka Bhujangasana yet. We'll just prepare for that. Coming up. Hold, hold, hold. Lower. Go a little bit wider with your legs if you have to. And up. And you want to turn to your left. So that's your Tiryaka Bhujangasana to the side. Hold, hold, hold. Breathing into the center. And breathe out to the right. So try to look at, when you're turning to your right, you're looking at your right toes. Hold, hold, hold. Keep your shoulders back and lower. You don't want to be here. Ears touching your shoulders. You want nice space. So shoulders drop back, shoulders away from ears. And you twist. Look up. Nice gap between your ears and shoulders. Not here. Up. Twist, twist, twist. Breathing into the center and breathe out, twist. Roll and drop your shoulders back. Hold, hold, hold. And breathing back to the mat. And from here, we'll go down to Balasana or child pose. Knees together, feet together. Important thing is to have your bum touching your feet. You don't want to be here. Touches and arms can go onto the side and head to the floor. And couple of deep breaths here before we go into Shavasana. When you're ready, press your palm into the floor. Coming up, and we are ready for my favorite, Shavasana. Let's go down. If you need a little blanket or something to cover your eyes here, I'm out in the sun and I like that, so I'll stay here. Let's get ready for Shavasana. Roll your shoulders back, arms to the side, palm facing up. Soften your jaw. Relax your cheeks, your chin. See how your shoulders feel. Do you feel tighter on one side? Do you feel heavier on one side? Take a deep breath in. As you inhale, push the oxygen down to your spine. Feel the curves in your spine. See how your spine is placed on the mat. With every exhalation, you want to sink your body into the mat. You become lighter and lighter with every exhalation. As you exhale, you let go of any tightness, any stiffness, any soreness. Deep breath in, push the oxygen down to any sore spots. As you exhale, sink in. Now, stay here for as long as you like. Make sure when you're ready to come back in, you come back very slowly. Do not bring in any sudden movements. And now I'll take your leave. You can stay in Shavasana and come up when you're ready. Namaste.